What if I told you that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now, listening to these words? That nothing that has happened so far is mere chance, but part of something greater unfolding before you. Your life is a mosaic of choices, coincidences, and synchronicities, and today you have the opportunity to see that mosaic in a completely new light. Inspired by the groundbreaking ideas of Jacobo Grinberg, let's explore how embracing the power of the present can completely reshape your reality. Many people live trapped in cycles of procrastination and conformity, unaware that the power to transform their lives is always present, just waiting to be awakened. Are you ready to break free from this pattern and access a higher level of consciousness? Because if you're here reading this, the universe is calling you to something much greater. We live in a world where routine consumes us. Days drag on, decisions get postponed, and many don't even realize how stagnant they've become. Have you ever wondered why so many feel like their lives are on autopilot? Perhaps you felt it yourself, the sense of powerlessness, as if something greater is just out of reach. This feeling is often the result of limiting beliefs and ingrained habits. Jacobo Grinberg dedicated his life to exploring how our perception of reality is shaped by the mind. He believed that our unawareness of this power traps us in a static world filled with frustrations. Imagine how many opportunities you've missed because you believed that the perfect moment was still to come. Now, imagine what your life could be like if you could take full control of your mind and turn your thoughts into a catalyst for change. This video is all about just that, understanding how to break those chains, as Grinberg taught, and discovering a world of possibilities within your reach, starting right now. Jacobo Grinberg was more than just a scientist. He was a visionary. As a psychologist and neurophysiologist, he devoted his life to studying how consciousness interacts with reality. His revolutionary research changed the way we understand the mind, showing that it is not just a passive receiver, but an active creator of our experience. Grinberg combined mystical traditions with modern science, delving into topics like telepathy, synchronicity, and the power of intention. His findings challenged everything we thought we knew about reality. Although Grinberg mysteriously disappeared in 1994, his ideas continue to inspire thousands of people to expand their minds. Today, by sharing his legacy, I want to show you how his teachings can be the key to your transformation. Grinberg believed that our perception acts as a filter that shapes our reality, a filter formed by our beliefs, often established in childhood or through pivotal experiences. Think of the times you've limited yourself by believing you couldn't achieve something. That belief didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was born from interpretations of your life that you may have never questioned. Now imagine discovering that these barriers aren't real. They were merely created by your mind. Self-knowledge is the essential tool to identify these limiting beliefs. When you look inward, you start noticing the patterns that shape your decisions, emotions, and even the results you attract. Grinberg taught us that the mind can be reprogrammed. If you believe the world is full of opportunities, your mind will adjust to see them. On the other hand, if you think everything is hard and restrictive, that is the reality you will experience. Start by asking yourself, what beliefs are holding me back from achieving what I desire? And how can I restructure my view to create a new reality? Exploring these questions is the first step to moving away from passivity and beginning to shape the life you truly want. Transforming theory into action. Personal transformation isn't just theoretical. It requires practical steps that connect your mind to your desired purpose. Grinberg advocated for tools that align our consciousness with a new reality, reconfiguring the way we see ourselves and the world around us. One of the most effective practices for this is meditation. Set aside a few minutes each day to quiet your mind and focus on your breath. This simple act helps reduce mental noise and makes room for a more aware state. During meditation, try using creative visualizations. Picture yourself living the life you want to create. Grinberg believed that the mind is a powerful tool and that visualizing a goal intensely can help manifest it. Another valuable technique is journaling or reflective writing. Use a notebook to record your current beliefs, your fears, and the small steps you're willing to take toward transformation. Writing helps organize your thoughts and creates a tangible record of your progress, reinforcing your intention to change. Practices like mindful breathing can also serve as powerful allies. Dedicate 5 minutes of your day to taking a deep breath, holding it for a few seconds, and then exhaling slowly. This practice centers your energy and brings focus to the present moment. Ask yourself, what practices can I start today to connect with my potential? And how can I create a routine that promotes balance and mental clarity? Incorporating these tools transforms your everyday life into a lab for self-development, where every small, positive habit reinforces the construction of a new version of yourself. The role of environment and relationships. The environment we live in and the people we surround ourselves with play a crucial role in how we perceive the world and, consequently, the reality we build. Jacobo Grinberg believed that the energy around us can either amplify or limit the potential of our minds, which is why being mindful of our surroundings is essential for personal transformation. Imagine the impact that a disorganized, chaotic, or stressful environment can have on your mind. A physical space that aligns with tranquility and productivity is not only pleasant, it directly influences your ability to create and focus on bigger goals. Observe your environment and ask yourself, does this space inspire me or does it hold me back? Organize, decorate, and adapt your surroundings to become an ally in your journey. Beyond the physical space, the people around you have an even greater impact. Toxic or negative relationships can reinforce limiting beliefs and drain your emotional energy. In contrast, positive and inspiring connections can elevate your perception and help build a new reality. Grinberg maintained that human interaction is not just social, but also energetic, and these exchanges directly affect our consciousness. Reflect on your relationships. Do the people in my life help me grow, or do they reinforce my fears and limitations? Prioritize interactions that encourage learning, evolution, and the pursuit of common goals. Seeking out communities that share similar values can be a powerful turning point in your transformation. By curating your environment and choosing who you connect with, you are consciously creating an atmosphere that supports your goals and amplifies your capacity for action. Turning knowledge into change. Understanding the power of your mind and the impact of your environment is only the beginning. Real transformation happens when you convert this knowledge into concrete actions. Jacobo Grinberg always emphasized that intention combined with practice is what creates real change. The first step in sparking action is to set clear, specific goals. Avoid vague aspirations like, "I want to improve my life," and replace them with concrete actions, such as, "I will meditate for 10 minutes every day," or "I will create an organized workspace to work with focus." This clarity not only makes planning easier, but also reduces procrastination, making the process less daunting. Another key element is to start small. Big changes can feel intimidating, but small, consistent steps create a powerful cumulative effect. Choose a simple change, perhaps adjusting your morning routine to include a transformative habit, and build on it over time. By taking these initial steps, you begin to internalize the idea that change is both possible and manageable. Keep track of your progress as well. Use tools like to-do lists, apps, or a diary to monitor what you've already achieved. This practice boosts your motivation and allows you to make adjustments along the way. Ask yourself, what can I do today, even if it's a small step, to get closer to my goal? And how can I ensure I'm always moving forward, even if it's slowly? Reward yourself for every achievement, no matter how minor it may seem. and use these celebrations as fuel to keep progressing. Grinberg believed that every conscious action brings us closer to the reality we desire, a process that is as much about practice as it is about mindset. By applying these practical strategies, you turn theoretical understanding into a personal evolution journey. All these elements come together to create a complete path toward a new version of yourself, embracing your power to transform reality. Imagine your life as a river. Sometimes it flows calmly and predictably. Other times it becomes turbulent, filled with obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. Now picture a moment when you faced one of these rapids, yet found the strength to keep moving forward. That moment is living proof that you have the power to transform your reality, even when everything appears to be against you. Jacobo Grinberg saw life as a web of possibilities, interconnected by consciousness. He believed every choice, every thought, is like a stone thrown into a lake. The ripples extend far beyond what we can see. Recall a time when you made a difficult decision and, against all odds, moved forward. That decision wasn't accidental. It was guided by something greater within you, a force Grinberg described as the creative power of the mind. By applying Grinberg's teachings, you're not just shifting your perspective, you're rewriting the story you tell about yourself. Think of someone who inspired you to act differently, to believe in something greater. That emotional connection is proof that small changes can lead to major transformations. Now, you have the opportunity to create your own ripple of impact. Each step towards self-knowledge and conscious action is a declaration that you are the author of your destiny. How would your life change if you fully embrace this power? The time to transform all you've heard into concrete action is here. It's not enough to understand. You must act. What will you do today to change the course of your life? The decision to take the first step is in your hands, and it might be simpler than you think. Choose one of the practices shared here and implement it right now. Meditate for 5 minutes, grab a notebook and write about your beliefs, or reorganize your space to reflect what you want to attract. Jacobo Grinberg taught us that the power of the mind is limitless when it aligns with intention. You have the capacity to shape your reality and create a new story for yourself. Don't let doubts or fear hold you back. Remember, every small action is a step toward your potential. So now tell me, what will be your first step? Share your decision in the comments, inspire others, and spark a ripple of transformation. This is the beginning of something extraordinary. Don't miss the opportunity to continue this journey. Subscribe, like this content, and most importantly, apply what you've learned. The moment to change is now, and transformation starts with you. Everything you need to transform your life already exists within you. Jacobo Grinberg showed us that by accessing the present with intention and awareness, we can rewrite our reality. The journey that starts today may not be easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. By reflecting on your beliefs, adopting transformative practices, and creating an environment that supports your growth, you're building a future aligned with your true potential. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but every effort counts. Every small step and every conscious decision is an act of courage that brings you closer to a fuller, more meaningful life. Never underestimate the impact of the actions you take today. They can echo throughout your entire existence. Finally, know that this is just the first step in a long and fascinating journey of self-discovery and evolution. Return whenever you need inspiration or a reminder of what you're capable of achieving. Keep sharing this content, interacting with the community, and staying connected with this energy of transformation. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality. Now is the moment to take control and build a life that reflects the best within you. Thank you for being here and for letting this message become part of your story. See you on the next step of your journey.